Hey everybody, Vanish001 here with another commentary on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Today I'm bringing you a full game of Isla. The defense of this map we had before, the enemy team pretty much just sat on the hills and sniped down into our base and didn't even go for the crates. So I ended up going sniping myself at the end of the match there just to counter snipe a bit and end the game off. It was a real pitiful attack, mate. Really pitiful. We just decided to show them how it's done, so we got in the Black Hawk nice and quick. Got Constantius on the gun. Quite likes it on that. Gets a lot of kills. Got the RPG, I'm just firing out of the side. Usually use the Gustav for this. The RPG's got a bit of a drop on it. Bit slow too, but platinum the Gustav, so I thought I'd gotta go for the RPG kills. Here, got one then. Nope, two then. So we were pretty determined here to show them how it's done and not actually take it easy and, you know, sit back a bit. We wanted to really get into this game and get it done as quick as we could. It's not a bad gun for the kills, mate, it really isn't. Play squad deathmatch, as I've said numerous times. So we all jumped out here and I actually got a parachute kill then. That was pretty cool, first one I think I've ever gotten. After all this time playing the game, I think I got my first parachute kill right then. So there's a bit of a tricky way to get into the back of this base. Not many people might know about it, but you see that V-shaped rock there? You can jump up. It does take a bit of working sometimes to get up there, but it is possible. And I do manage to get up there, I promise you. It's not a bullshit fucking statement. Kind of thinking to myself, oh fuck it. There we go. Up we go. So yeah, it's a nice, quick and easy way to get in. You can run along these back hills nice and quick. The guys are out there on the island and in the water and that still. I'm trying to give them a bit of cover to get up there quick so they can get in nice and easy onto the base and don't have to worry about people shooting them from above. Covering the B crate at the moment. Wasn't even sure if someone was there, but never know. Put a rocket there might be someone there. Yeah, not fucking around on this game. We really got pissed at the slow pace of that game before. Just so slow, mate, with the snipers. I know I've said too much and gone on constantly about them, so I'm not going to do it in this match. I'll just say it was pathetic and leave it at that. So I got that first base done in what, a bit over 2.5 minutes. They couldn't even get it in the whole, I think it was 25-minute or so game. I see that shit, I ran right into that sniper hiding in the bush. I was wondering why I couldn't walk through the bush there. Fucking sniper sitting right inside it. Jesus Christ, eh? So just doing a bit of a sweep around, make sure no snipers are hanging in the base. You always want to do that real quick, just have a look around, make sure no one's, you know, hiding in a corner anywhere. Make sure no one's run up onto your back hill behind you, especially on Isla. A lot of the guys like to get behind you and snipe back down at you. So remember when you're attacking too, bring up your squad attack and all that sort of stuff. You know, press back button on the crate. It's an extra 10 points whoever gets the crate if one of your squad mates does it. And I think there's a pin to actually do that too, so if you haven't got that pin, that's the way you do it. Moving down nice and quick. Now there is another way to get up on that hill. It goes around the back and that's there, but I was going to do it and I thought fuck it, I'll just run on the road again. There's another spot down here a bit further where you can run up and get on that right hand hill. I'm about to pass it. I think it's, yeah, just after that, just off to my right, just where I pass there, you can get up. But yeah, these guys aren't really coming out, so running down the middle of the bloody road, mate. I should also mention my weapon series has been put on indefinite hold. It probably won't be happening. A few of my mates pointed out it's a bit redundant to do when so many people on YouTube have already done it and the game's been out for so long. So what I've decided to do is just keep putting up commentary like I am, but talk about the weapons as I see them. Not so much the statistics of the weapon. You know, a lot of the guys go in depth about, you know, the accuracy points and all this kind of stuff, the hit marker point, hit damage points. I'm not really going to go into that kind of stuff. I'm going to talk more about how I feel about the weapon and how it feels in my hand, and you know, how it feels in my hand, mate. There you go, there's a joke right there. Anyway, so yeah, just going to talk about, you know, what I feel about the weapon and how I you know, how I use it. So you might be looking at this now and think, oh, bit of a spawn camp going on here. Well, maybe, mate. Yeah, but if you understood how pissed off we were at these guys for the way they played the last game, it was so boring. Just sitting there, sitting back, sniping. So boring, so we thought, fuck it, we're going to screw them over, get the game done quick and move on. I think I'm running a bit low on ammo soon. Really should have been paying attention to it, but I got a bit separated from the guys, and Aussie's got the ammo crate, but I don't think I want to risk going over to him just now. I think I'm almost out. Yeah, down to my pistol I am now. I get so lucky there. That guy should not have gone for the knife. He shouldn't have stopped. He should have just kept shooting. It might be a great thing to get a knife kill, but if it's going to sacrifice your life, mate, just keep shooting. And 99% of the time when I go for a knife kill, it's always on a sniper who's looking through his scope and has no idea I'm behind him. I've rarely won a one-on-one knife fight with a guy. I always get that slashing knife that doesn't seem to cut or do any damage. So got all... Oh, we still got B crate to go. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting it done nice and quick. Right inside that base, got a Black Hawk up.
Okay, we got that charge in place. Stand by.
One of our squad mates there, I think Aussie went for that B crate. Watching my back here. A lot of the rooftops on here, you see this little part I'm at now? If you stay around that area, it's very hard to see the person on top. If you stay around that little, I guess you call it staircase to nowhere, stay on that, mate. It's pretty obscuring. You won't really see anybody up there if you stay close to that. If you get to the edges and that, you're going to be too visible. So moving in now. I'm not sure exactly what kit I've got at the moment. I think I've got an engineer kit. Yeah, I do. I got an engineer kit. I got a rocket kill that was pretty cool coming up in a second. So just making sure no one's hanging around again. Having a bit of look around. You're probably thinking, oh, not many guys in this game. Well, the teams are pretty full. Here we go, here's the rocket kill. Boom. I have to say, first one of those I've ever gotten to. Yeah, I don't really use that to take down choppers. A lot of people have, and they swear by it, but that's the first time I've ever used it to do that. And I was pretty excited, actually. I kind of yelled in the mic a bit. I could stand here, this goes, oh, you're awfully happy about that? Well, first time I ever fucking done it. Of course I was. So, nice little quick way to get in, avoid that bullshit down the side of the wood pile. You can drop right in on the guy. I always head this way, so if you're playing against me, you're probably going to find me around here. Nice and quick, mate. Just run. Always a guy hiding behind that tower, I've always noticed. A lot of the time, mate. A lot of the time there's a guy hiding behind that tower, so I want to have a look. If you ever get around this side of the base, always have a look-see there. You run pretty far around the back of this base. Gotta watch out, the black's just there, but it's only a couple of seconds. So it looks like A crate's about to go. I think Constantia slipped that. I think we just copped a few random shots from somewhere, but you know, didn't hit us, so we weren't too worried about it. Just having a little bit of a look. See that area I was just looking at? That's where all the snipers sit. So if you're getting constantly sniped, you got no idea where it comes from on this base. Look there, they're probably there. So we're going to go for the hind, and then I notice the bastard's taken off. Whip the rocket out quickly. Didn't get the kill, so I know he's bailed. Got everybody with me at the moment. So we're just setting up now around the helipad. Let it have the guys go for the crates. We're not too interested. Just a bit of payback on the bloody snipers for the last game we had. Show them how it's done, mate. It's 10 times more fun to play the game like this, on the ground, not sitting in a bloody bush or on a hill for the entire match. any of you guys out there that constantly snipe, you got like 1,000,000 points on your sniper kit and only like 100,000 or so on every other bloody kit. Try playing the game like this for a bit. Bugger your kill death ratio, and I guarantee you'll enjoy it a lot more than sitting on a bloody hill or in a tree. So, a bit low on ammo at the moment. Picked up Aussie's M60, going for the plat on it. Failing miserably, and the game ends right there. So that's another commentary done for Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'll have a 3-part video coming out soon. It's an Eureka Harbour match we had, and it was pretty self-evident who was doing all the bloody work because our team was, guess what, sniping. So I actually had a pretty good run on that game. I was quite happy with the 23-0. Got a nice rocket kill and a parachute kill on that one, so very happy about that. Just remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and playlist at the end here for all my Bad Company videos, number 1 and 2. Have a look-see, and I'll catch you again next time.